Namasarvebhyaha Sarvesham Hardam Swagatam. We'll start the class with the Prarthana Shlokas. Krishno Rakshatu Mang Chara Chara Guruhu Krishnan Namasyamyakam Krishnena Mara Shatravo Vinihataha Krishnaya Tasmai Namaha Krishna Deva Samutthidam Jagadidam Krishnasya Dasosmyaham Krishne Bhaktira Chanchalasto Bhagavan He Krishna Tubhyan Namaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraika Panaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Gita Mrtatuhe Namaha Vasudeva Sutan Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishna Vande Jagat Gurum. Sarvesham Punas Swagadam. Continue with the 27th sloka.
Lakshmi H.S. Bhagini.
Uchai Sravasamashwanam.
Uchai Sravasamashwanam. Uchai Sravasamashwanam.
Vidhimam amrutodbhavam.
Vidhimam amrutodbhavam. Vidhimam amrutodbhavam.
Airavatang gajendranam.
Airavatang gajendranam. Airavatang gajendranam.
Naranancha naradhipam.
Naranancha naradhipam. Naranancha naradhipam.
So, of horses, Bhagavan is now continuing his vibhutis, his manifestations. So, of horses, know me to be the nectar born, Amrutodbhavam, nectar born, Uchchaisravas. I am Uchchaisravas among horses, and among the lordly elephants, Gajendranam, I am Airavatam. I am Airavata among the Gajendras, and among men, Naranancha Naradhibam, that is the monarch or the royal king. I am the royal king among men. So this is what Bhagavan says in this vibhutis, he tells. So in mythology, when this ocean of milk was churned with Mount Meru as the stick and the serpent Vasuki was the rope. So many special beings came into being. So in that this Uchchaisravas, say that's why Amrutodbhava. So Uchchaisravas, Airavatam, and they were all born in that process. So, but this is only a symbolic representation or allegory, a statement, eternal process of good and bad people jointly churning the ocean of life to obtain happiness through wealth, learning, and prosperity. So this is only a allegory or the symbolic representation. All this Airavatam and all that. And here, and also monarch. Monarch is the royal king. He has got certain sort of divinity, sort of, shining is there in the king. So that is also a representation, a manifestation of Ishvara only. That the divine quality of the king is a representation of Bhagavan. So the best of the horses, the best of the elephants, and the best of humans are indeed the manifestations of the divine glory of the Lord. So this is the other set of manifestations of Bhagavan. So Uchai Sravasam Ashwanam. Here here's a Sha is only Shra. This Shra. So starting with Sha, so in the Visarga we use a Ish. Uchai Sravasam Ashwanam Vidhi Mahaprana Vidhi Mam Amrutodbhavam Airavatanga Chendranam. So ing will come. That is the fifth letter of the following Vyanjanam, this ga, this ing will come. Airavadanga Jendranam Naranancha Naradhipam. It continues.
Pushpa Bhagini.
Uchai Sravasamashwanam.
Uchai Shravanamashwanam. Uchai Shravasama. Uchai
Sravasamashwanam.
Shavasamashwanam. Uchai Shavasamashwanam.
No, don't tell this separately. Uchai Sravasa. That is a ditvam like thing. Uchai Sravasamashwanam.
Uchai Shavasamashwanam.
Uttam.
Uchai Shavasamashwanam.
Vidhimamamrutodbhavam.
Vidhimamamrutodbhavam. Vidhimamamrutodbhavam.
Airavadangajendranam.
Airavadangajendranam.
Naranancha naradhipam.
Naranancha naradhipam. Naranancha naradhipam. Uchai
Slowly.
Shravanasashvanam. Vidhimamamrutobhavam. Airavadangajendranam. Naranancha naradhipam.
But you must chant it slowly. You must not rush up. Slowly. Everything very clearly. Okay. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.
Kanchana Bhagini.
Uchai Sravasamashwanam Vidhimamamrutodbhavam.
Uchai Shravasamaśvanam Vidhimamamrutodbhavam. Uchai Shravasamaśvanam Vidhimamamrutodbhavam.
Airavadangajendranam Naranancha naradhipam.
Airavadangajendranam Naranancha naradhipam. Airavadangajendranam Naranancha naradhipam.
Uttam.
Raghunath Mahodaya.
Uchai Sravasamashwanam Vidhimamamrutodbhavam.
Uchai Sravasamasvanam Vidhimamamrutodbhavam. Uchai Sravasamasvanam Vidhimamamrutodbhavam.
Airavadangajendranam Naranancha naradhipam.
Airavadangajendranam Naranancha naradhipam. Airavadangajendranam Naranancha naradhipam.
Sapna Baldua Bhagini.
Uchai Sravasamashwanam Vidhimamamrutodbhavam. Airavadangajendranam Naranancha naradhipam.
Uchai Shravasamaśvanam Vidhimamamrutodbhavam. Airavadangajendranam Naranancha naradhipam.
Here Mamamrutodbhavam. Vidhimamamrutodbhavam.
Vidhimamamrutodbhavam.
Dhanyavadaha.
Prema Shriram Bhagini.
Uchai Sravasamashwanam Vidhimamamrutodbhavam. Airavadangajendranam Naranancha naradhipam.
Uchai Shravasamaśvanam Vidhimamamrutodbhavam. Airavadangajendranam Naranancha naradhipam.
Well,
Thank you, sir.
Lakshmi Kiran Bhagini.
उच्चैश्रवसमश्वानां विद्धि माममृतोद्भवम् ऐरावतं गजेन्द्राणां नराणां च नराधिपम्
Uttam.
Sapna Baldua Bhagini.
Ayudhanamahau vajram.
आयुधानामहं वज्रम् आयुधानामहं वज्रम्
Dhenunamashmi kamathuk.
धेनूनामस्मि कामधुक् धेनूनामस्मि कामधुक्
Prajanaschasmi kandarpaham.
प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः
Sarpanamasmi vasukihi.
सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः
Uttam, well chanted. So of the weapons, ayudham, the weapons, I am the thunderbolt, vajram, I am the thunderbolt, and among the cows, dhenunam asmi kamathuk, that kamathuk, that ever giving everything, whatever you wish be giving, wish fulfilling, that cow. Dhenunam asmi kamathuk, I am kandarpa. Kandar among of the progenitors, Prajanas Chasmi, of the creators, I am the Kandarpaha, and among serpents, Sarpanam asmi Vasuki. Among serpents, I am Vasuki. So this is what Bhagavad says. So here, usually we have seen Mahavishnu, the mace and the disc, the chakra and the gada are the weapons that he usually has. But the Vajra or the thunderbolt is a special weapon. It is made to order, that is only for special purposes. So Indra, the Lord of the Devas, he found it impossible to destroy or kill Vritrasura. He could do it only with the help of this weapon Vajra, thunderbolt. So how to get this material for this, making this ayudham? So the material for this manufacturing this weapon is the bonds of sages, using the bonds of sages who is all purity and austerity and all perfection, and voluntarily given to the cause of universal welfare. So Indra wanted this material making for this Vajrayuda to destroy this Vritrasura, who was creating a lot of problems. So he needed this bonds of the sage, who is all power, purity, austerity, and perfection, and he gives voluntarily, he gives these bonds for making this Ayudham. So Indra got this from the sage called Dadichi. So from the sage Dadichi, Indra got this material. So Indra requested the Dadichi for these bonds. So he sat in Samadhi and gave up the body for the conquest of the evil. He gave up his body, and out of his bones was made the Vajrayudha, and using that Vritrasura was killed. So it could be made only because of the sacrifice of the sage Dadichi. Sacrifice of Dadichi. So here he voluntarily gave it only to remove wickedness from this world. So the willing sacrifice of a large number of holy men and women for public welfare is what is wanted. So this is this Vajrayuta is only an allegory or the symbolic representation for the yajna, that is the service, sacrifice that people make for the welfare of all, for the welfare of humanity. So that is why this This is special ayudha. So that is ayudhana maham vajra or vajram, the Bhagavan says, because this is a special weapon. So Bhagavan is represented, is manifested in by this vajram. And the dhenuna must be kamathuk. Among the cows, I am the this milk cow. That is, it will always give whatever we desire. This cow has the power to supply all the requirements of life. Vasishta Rishi was never in want because he had such a cow. So he was never in want. So also in the 3rd chapter, we have seen this Sahayat, 10th sloka, 3rd chapter. Sahayajna praja srishtva purovacha prajapatihi anena prasavishyadvam yeshabostvishta kamathuk. So again, it is being again told here. So having created mankind in the beginning together with Yajna, the Prajapati, the creator, told, by this shall you propagate. This shall be the milk cow of your desires. So here, what is told is, the life on earth is full of misery and unhappiness, but all the activities of life, when they are changed into yajna, we have seen what is yajna. Yajna is nothing but doing karma with no selfish motive, for the welfare of all, for the welfare of humanity. That is yajna. So if you do that, all miseries, everything will go away, and man is born to give and not to grab. So this means that to give somehow increases in the man who has got a mind to give. So the man, all his this thing is multiplied in the man of yajna. His life flowers into being useful to others. So this Kamadhenu is nothing but an allegory for other than yajna. So whoever does yajna, works for the welfare of others, will never be in need of anything. That is like a kamathuk. He will get whatever he wants if he works for others or for the welfare of all. So it is like that yajna is like a kamathuk. So that is what is kamathuk, that yajna. So he is never in need of anything. He is getting both prayas and shreyas here itself. Prayas means the worldly, all the pleasures will come to him, and at the same time he will evolve and he will become a better person, and he will become more and more eligible to get the final state. So this is what Bhagavan says here. So in plain words, an exuberant mind, a very happy and cheerful mind, which indulges in wholesome work, that is, which is useful to everybody, that is indeed a glory of God. So such a person who happily he engages in service of others, or works for the welfare, that is itself is a representation of Bhagavan. That's what Bhagavan says here. So yajna is given a lot of importance here. That is doing work not with no selfish motive, with the keeping welfare of everybody in mind. And Kandarpa, Rajanaschasmi Kandarpaha. Kandarpa is cupid. I don't know the meaning of that. Cupid, I didn't check up that. So that is a progenitive instinct, that to create. So the creating, to get progeny, to get children, that urge to get progeny, that urge, because of that only creation is made. So that urge is also Ishvara. Ishvara's his representation is in that urge to create, to procreate, we can say. That is also Ishvara. And the serpent. Serpent is a very creature with a lot of venom. Venom is there, venomous creature. So, but all the same is associated with Ishvara, because that represents Shakti. Shakti, and here it's called serpent power. Serpent power of the Shakti that is we get also it is referred to this Kundalini Shakti, like a serpent is coiled up inside of energy, and it is called serpent power. So happiness, misery, etc. are both all are expressions of energy, and so the negative expression is the poison in the snake. So everything that is, even if it is poison, it is a negative expression. So Vasuki is a poisonous snake, and when it was utilized as the rope to rotate the Mount Meru in the act of churning the ocean. So the Lord speaks of this snake as his own energy. So Sarpanam was Asmi Vasukihi. So he is Vasuki also, though it is a venomous snake. So that power is also Bhagavan's manifestation only, is what Bhagavan says here. We'll continue here. Ayudhana Mahau Vajram. Who will come here because Va is following. Dhenu Namasmi Kamathuk. Prajanaschasmi Kandarpaha. Sarpanamasmi Vasukiki. We'll continue.
Anita Sharma Bhagini.
Ayudhana Mahau Vajram.
Ayudhanaham brajam. Ayudhanaham aham brajam.
Vajram.
Brajam.
Vajram.
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 Brajram.
Dhenu Namasmi Kamathuk.
Dhenu namo ismim
Dhenu Namasmi Kamathuk.
Dhenu namasmik kamdhukaha. Dhenu namasmik dhukaha.
Kamathuk.
Kamadhukaha.
Dukh. Kamadhuk.
Kamadhuka.
Prajanaschasmi Kandarpaha.
Prajanashma chasmim kandarpaha. Prajashma chasmim kandarpanaha.
Sarpanamasmi Vasukihi.
Sarpanamasmi vasukihi. Sarpanamasmi ki vasuki.
Vasukihi.
Vasukihi. Vasukihi. Ayudhanamaham brajam. Dhenu namasmim kamdhukaho. Prajanachasmim kandarpanaha. Sarpanamasmi vasukihi.
Vatsala Bhagini.
Ayudhana Mahau Vajram. Dhenu Namasmi Kamathuk.
Ayudhanamaham vajram Dhenu namasmi kamathuk. Ayudhanamaham vajram Dhenu namasmi kamathuk.
Kamathuk.
Kamaduk.
Not the dhu. Dhuk.
Dhenu namasmi kamathuk.
Here it is Dirka. Dhenu Namasmi Kamathuk.
Dhenu namasmi kamathuk.
Prajanaschasmi Kandarpaha. Sarpanamasmi Vasukihi.
Prajanasasmi gandarpaha. Sarpanamasmi vasuki. Prajanasasmi gandarpaha. Sarpanamasmi vasukihi.
Prajanaschasmi.
Prajanashasmi. Chasmi.
Prajanaschasmi.
Prajanachasmi gandarpa.
Kandarpaha.
Gandarpaha.
Kandarpa. Fastika.
Kandarpaha. Kandarpaha.
Kaka.
Kandarpaha. Prajanaschasmi छास्मि गन्धर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः
उत्तम.
Anasuya Bhagini.
आयुधानामहौ वज्रं धेनूनामस्मि कामधुक्.
आयुधानामहौ वज्रं धेनूनामस्मि कामधुक् आयुधानामहौ वज्रं धेनूनामस्मि कामधुक्
प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः.
प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः.
उत्तम.
धन्यवादः महोदय.
Hema Bhagini.
आयुधानामहौ वज्रं धेनूनामस्मि कामधुक् प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः.
आयुधानामहौ वज्रं धेनूनामस्मि कामधुक् प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः.
उत्तम. Well done.
Lakshmi H.S. Bhagini.
आयुधानमहं वज्रं धेनूनामस्मि कामधुक् प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः.
आयुधानामहौ वज्रं
आयुधानामहं वज्रं.
उत्तम.
Raghunath Mahodaya.
आयुधानामहौ वज्रं धेनूनामस्मि कामधुक् प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः.
उत्तम.
Lakshmi Kiran Bhagini.
अनन्तश्चास्मि नागानां
अनन्तश्चास्मि नागानां
वरुणो यातसामहम्.
वरुणो यादसामहम्
पितॄणामर्यमा चास्मि.
पितॄणामर्यमा चास्मि
यमः संयमतामहम्.
यमः संयमतामहम्.
Uttam. So here, of the Nagas, so there we call serpents, here Nagas. Of the Nagas, I am the Ananta, and I am Varuna among the water deities. I am Varuna. And then of the Pitrus, I am Aryama, and of the controllers, who regulate everything, I am the Yama, time controllers. So I am the Yama. So here the Nagas are non-poisonous snakes. So serpents were poisonous snakes, here non-poisonous snakes. So Ananta is represented with the five-footed snake, and is the Lord is resting on Ananta. So Ananta Shaganam we call. So the Lord is resting on Ananta. So this is considered as a vibhuti of Ishvara. Ananta, the Naga among the snakes, Ananta is considered as the manifestation of Ishvara. And among the water deities, Varuna, Bhagavan is representing Varuna. So Varuna is noted for intelligence. So he becomes king of these water deities. So he has all the glories of God, Varuna. And then Pitrus are departed ancestors, our ancestors. So the first to enter the world of Pitrus, the Pitru Lokam, is Aryama. Aryama. So he is the presiding deity of all the Pitrus. So, so they pray to Aryama also while praying for Pitrus. They pray for Aryama also because he is the first person to enter the Pitru that world. So that also is considered as a vibhuti of the Lord. And the practice of self-control is called yama. Yama in the science of yoga. So those who are not practicing self-control, they'll be thoroughly punished. That is something which is bound to happen, those who are not self-controlled. So this is of controlling the humans. The Lord of Death is called Yama. So he has no he meets out everybody same. He considers same everybody. He has no special consideration for anybody. He does his job according to time. Nobody is dear or far for him. So he is therefore the best among the controllers, Yama. And the merit of Yama is got from Ishvara. Ishvara is acting as Yama, controlling the birth, the deaths, and all that happenings of the beings. He is controlling that. So his vibhuti is as Yama, among the controllers. Yamas Sayyamatamaham. Yamas, there is a is will come. Then again, Sayyamatayam, this is Swara, he will come. Sayyamatamaham. We'll continue.
Pushpa Bhagini.
Anantaschasmina ganam.
Pushpa Bhagini.
Yes, Bhagini. Ananta Chasminaganam. Ananta Chasminaganam.
Anantaschasmina ganam.
Anantaschasminaganam. Anantachasminaganam.
Anantaschasmi.
Anantaschasmi. Okay, Mahadev?
Yes.
Anantaschasminaganam.
Varuno yadasamaham.
Varuno yadasamaham. Varuno yadasamaham.
See, when you say yadasamaham, yada, you should say yada. Yadasamaham, no. Yadasamaham.
Yadasamaham.
Yes.
Yadasamaham.
Pitrena Maryama Chasmi.
Pitrunam Maryama Chasmi. Pitrunam Maryama Chasmi.
Yamasayyamatamaham.
Yamasayyamatamaham. Yamasayyamatamaham. Okay, Mahadev?
Okay.
Rema Shriram Bhagini.
Anantaschasmina ganam. Varuno yadasamaham.
Anantaschasmina ghanam. Varuno yadasamaham. Anantaschasmina ghanam. Varuno yadasamaham.
Pitrena Maryama Chasmi. Yamasayyamatamaham.
Pitruna Maryama Chasmi. Yamasayyamatamaham. Pitruna Maryama Chasmi. Yamasayyamatamaham.
Yeah, Pitrina. This is Dirkha.
Pitruna. पितॄणामर्यमा चास्मि यमसंयमतामहम्.
Uttam.
Kanchana Shriram Bhagini.
Anantaschasmi naganam varuno yadasamaham.
अनन्तशास्त्रिया नागानां वरुणो यादसामहम् अनन्तशास्मि नागानां वरुणो यादसामहम्
Pitrinamariyama chasmi yamasayamatamaham.
पितॄणां मर्यमा चास्मि यमः संयमतामहम् पितॄणां मर्यमा चास्मि यमः संयमतामहम्
Uttam.
Vatsala Bhagini.
Anantaschasmi naganam varuno yadasamaham. Pitrinamariyama chasmi yamasayamatamaham.
अनन्तश्चास्मि नागानां वरुणो यातसामहम् पितॄणामर्यमा चास्मि यमश्चैयमदाम्यहम् यमश्चैयमदामहम् यमश्चैयमदामहम्
Sa only sa, Saraswati sa. Yamasayamatamaham.
यमश्चैयमदामहम्
Uttam, uttam.
Anasuya Bhagini.
Anantaschasmi naganam varuno yadasamaham. Pitrinamariyama chasmi yamasayamatamaham.
अनन्तश्चास्मि नागानां वरुणो यादसामहम् पितॄणामर्यमा चास्मि यमः संयमतामहम्.
Uttam, well done.
धन्यवादः महोदय.
Sapna Bhagini.
अनन्तश्चास्मि नागानां वरुणो यादसामहम् पितॄणामर्यमा चास्मि यमः संयमतामहम्.
Uttam, well done.
Raghunath Mahodaya.
Prahladaschasmi daityanam.
प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां
Kalah kalayatamaham.
कालः कलयतामहम्
Mriganam cha mrigendroham.
मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहम्
Vainateyascha pakshinam.
वैनतेयश्च पक्षिणाम्
Uttam. So here, of the Daityanam, I am the Prahlada. I am Prahlada, and among the controllers of time, I am the among the controllers, I am time. And of beasts, of animals, I am the Lord of the beasts. Mriganancha Mrigendroham. I am the Lord of the beasts, and Vainateya among birds. Among birds, I am Vainateyaha. So here, the Daityas are bitter enemies of the Devas. So Prahlada was the son of Hiranyakashipu, the king of these Daityas. So from the birth onwards, Prahlada was a devotee of Lord Vishnu. So, but he was put to a lot of torture, but he was a model of the Bhaktas. So he is a representation, a manifestation of Bhagavan. Though he was born in the lower class victor enemies of Devas. He was worshipping Bhagavan Vishnu. So he is a representation of Bhagavan. That he is an attribute of Ishvara. And time is the unfailing thing. It records the appearance, the disappearance, and stay of all beings in this universe. Time records everything. Our appearance, our stay, and our exit, everything is represented. So this is identified with the Ishvara. And the lion is the lord of the beasts. Is majestic. Lion is very majestic and magnanimous. In his own way, he is magnanimous also. So because of this, the glory of the Lord is also revealed in this beast, in this lion. And Vainateya. Vainateya is the son of Vinata. Vinata is Vinata's son is Vainateya. That is Garuda. So he is a vehicle of Mahavishnu. So he is equated with Bhagavan. He is also a representation of Bhagavan. When you say Garuda, the thing we are reminded of Bhagavan. So he is a vehicle of considered the vehicle of Ishvara. So this is what is given here. Daityana Kalah Kalayatamaham. Here there is a Jihva Mulya and Mriganancha. Mriganancha Mrigendroham. Mrigendroham Vainateyascha Pakshinam. We'll continue.
Vatsala Bhagini.
Prahladaschasmi Daityanam.
Prahladashyasmi Daityanam. Prahladashyasmi Daityanam.
Kalah Kalayatamaham.
Kalakalayatamaham. Kalakalayatamaham.
Mriganancha Mrigendroham.
Mriganancha Mrigendroham. Mriganancha Mrigendroham.
Vainateyascha Pakshinam.
Vainateyacha Pakshinam. Vainateyacha Pakshinam.
Uttama.
Anjana Shriram Bhagini.
Prahladaschasmi Daityanam. Kalah Kalayatamaham.
Prahladashyasmi Daityanam. Kalakalayatamaham. Prahladashyasmi Daityanam. Kalakalayatamaham.
Mriganancha Mrigendroham. Vainateyascha Pakshinam.
Mriganancha Mrigendroham. Vainateyascha Pakshinam. Mriganancha Mrigendroham. Vainateyascha Pakshinam.
Uttama.
Hema Bhagini.
Prahladaschasmi Daityanam. Kalah Kalayatamaham.
Prahladaschasmi Daityanam Kalah Kalayatamaham. Prahladaschasmi Daityanam Kalah Kalayatamaham.
Here, there is a problem. Pralha is written here. This la should come here. Below this ha should come. Prahla.
Ra is given.
Prahla only. When la comes, ha only will pronounce first. Only when ma na comes, we'll pronounce ma na.
Oh, here no need to interchange then.
No need to interchange.
Prahladaschasmi Daityanam Kalah Kalayatamaham.
Mriganancha Mrigendroham. Vainateyascha Pakshinam.
Mriganancha Mrigendroham. Vainateyascha Pakshinam. Mriganancha Mrigendroham. Vainateyascha Pakshinam.
Uttam. Well said. Please note that there is a correction here.
Yes,
Mahodaya,
Ah,
when you uchar Prahlada,
ah,
is there a touch of ka in it?
Prahlada.
Prahlada.
Ah,
That is right, no?
that is right. Not Pralhada. Prahlada only.
Dhanyavada, Mahodaya.
Ah.
Sapna Bhagini.
Prahlaadaschasmi daityanam kalah kalayatamaham.
प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां कालः कलयतामहम् प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां कालः कलयतामहम्
Mriganancha mrigendroham vainateyascha pakshinam.
मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहं वैनतेयश्च पक्षिणां मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहं वैनतेयश्च पक्षिणाम्
Uttam. Well said.
Lakshmi HS Bhagini.
Prahlaadaschasmi daityanam kalah kalayatamaham mriganancha mrigendroham vainateyascha pakshinam.
प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां कालः कलयतामहं मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहं वैनतेयश्च पक्षिणाम्
Uttam.
धन्यवाद
Anasuya Bhagini.
प्रह्लादाश्चास्मि दैत्यानां कालः कलयतामहं मृगाणां च मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहं वैनतेयश्च पक्षिणाम्
Yeah. Prahlaadaschasmi daityanam.
प्रह्लादाश्चास्मि
No, da is not there. Prahlaadaschasmi.
प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां
Yes.
कालः कलयतामहं मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहं वैनतेयश्च पक्षिणाम्
Uttam. Well said.
धन्यवादः
Hema Bhagini.
प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां कालः कलयतामहं मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहं वैनतेयश्च पक्षिणाम्
Uttam. We'll chant the slokas that we have done today.
Vinota Bhagini.
उच्चैश्रवसमश्वानां विद्धि माममृतोद्भवम् ऐरावतं गजेन्द्राणां नराणां च नराधिपम्
Uttam.
Pushpa Bhagini.
आयुधानामहौ वज्रं धेनुनामस्मि कामधुनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पानामस्मि वासुकीः आयुधानामहौ वज्रं धेनुनामस्मि कामधुक् प्रजनश्चास्मि धेनूनामस्मि कामधुक् प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकीः
Vasukihi.
वासुकिः वासुकिः
Uttam. So when you chant, there will be a flow. Don't be jerk. All continuous flow like thing. So that will become very beautiful to become. Don't don't give jerks to when you're chanting, okay? You chant once again. Okay.
Lakshmi Kiran Bhagini.
अनन्तश्चास्मि नागानां वरुणो यादसामहं पितॄणामर्यमा चास्मि यमः संयमतामहम्
Raghunath Mahodaya.
प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां कालः कलयतामहं मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहं वैनतेयश्च पक्षिणाम्
Lakshmi Kiran, Lakshmi HS Bhagini.
उच्छैश्रवसमश्वानां विद्धि माममृतोद्भवम् ऐरावतं गजेन्द्राणां नराणां च नराधिपम्
Kanchana Shriram Bhagini.
आयुधानामहौ वज्रं धेनूनामस्मि कामधुक् प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः
Rema Shriram Bhagini.
अनन्तश्चास्मि नागानां वरुणो यादसामहं पितॄणामर्यमा चास्मि यमः संयमतामहम्
Anasuya Bhagini.
प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां कालः कलयतामहं प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां कालः कलयतामहं मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहं वैनतेयश्च पक्षिणाम्
Uttam.
धन्यवादः.
So here I feel in my this thing, when you chant well, that is also a vibhuti of Bhagavan. The beautiful chanting is a manifestation of Ishvara. So if you chant well, that is a manifestation of Ishvara. This is what I feel. Okay, we'll conclude here. Time is up. Samapayamaha, we'll conclude with the Shanti mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Dhanyavadaha. Punarmilamaha. Ram Ram Ram.
धन्यवादः.
Yeah.
धन्यवादः